From these short demonstrations with one of my students, I will share with you the look then draw observational drawing technique. From here and including the string.
Okay.
How we're going to observe it, how we're going to draw it. Most of the people, since they are little, they remember all the roads, all the streets, very good draw from understanding. When we grow up a little bit bigger and bigger, most of the people are not satisfied just from the memory. Drawing from memory is usually very, very general. Use the similar visual library and it's not really getting very deep. If we want to draw a little bit deeper, a little bit more specific, and we need to observe. It's called drawing from observation. Drawing has many different layers. First thing, we need to draw the line, draw the proportion, draw the angle, draw the size, draw the shapes, draw the relationship. And later, we're going to learn how to draw light and dark. This is called value and value contrast. And later on, we're going to looking for other more richer relationship. Visual elements, which is the alphabet of drawing. The first thing is line. That is the first element. The second element, that would be shapes. Like line, this is the line.
Yeah.
All the line connect together become the shape. In the future, we're going to talk more and more, like a texture, value, or other things. The first thing we're going to observe, we have to see that really simple. It's as simple as possible, the angle of this whole thing.
Yeah.
Right? So you're going to copy the angle over, right? This is the angle, roughly. That's the angle, like this.
Yeah.
Let me take a look. The angle of this whole thing coming over here, like that. So the angle. The second thing is roughly, we're going to draw the bigger shape. Like say, this is about half of the shape over here. It's about this much. So this is you can observe this. I'm sure you can do it really well. And just draw a little bit like that and really roughly. So it's the first step. You can draw smaller and bigger. They don't have to be exactly the same size. And then over here, there has a string. Look at the angle, looking at the size. And then roughly, see the little heart shape, like over here.
Yeah.
And like that, a little heart shape. And then just draw a few more lines so you can get roughly, it looks very similar.
Yeah.
Now, after you draw this, you can't just leave it like this. Oh, I'm finished. This is so sketchy, right? So we have to make it a little bit more specific. Now we're going to start from, we can pick one point. You can pick this point. That's easier. Or pick this point, wherever you want to start. And if you're going to start from here, for example, okay, I'm going to take it from here. You can actually look at it once and draw from here all the way without looking again. So this is what the look then draw is going to help us. So you only need to look at a small portion of this. Say how about you cannot remember the whole that much. How about we only look at this much?
Okay.
All you need to do is that looking at that carefully. And try to remember it. Take your time. You don't have to like say a second you're going to start. You can look at it a couple of seconds and then look at it again, start over here. Okay, I stop. And but your pencil stay there. And your eye, go look at that for the next portion. Look at that again. Okay, good. And then look at it again. Oh, if you think it's wrong, you're going to come here. Oh, a little bit more smoother, like that. Okay, stop. And then continue. And continue for the next portion. And about that. That's good. Only looking for that much. And then you're going to continue drawing for the next portion. Okay, I stop. And then look at that again. So you don't leave your pencil. Just keep your pencil over there, so you don't have to go back there to find the point. And then look at that, the next portion. What does that look like? Take your time. about this angle. Okay, keep going. And then look at it again and saying, oh, okay. And look at it again. It's almost about the time I need to turn. Okay, I'm going to stop over here. And then I'm going to look at the next portion, which is right here.
Yeah.
Looking for
Okay.
that. And I'm going to come back over here. Look at that. What's the angle? Where it's going? It looks like,
Yeah.
look at like this.
Yeah.
Okay. And then keep going. And then look at that again. Keep going. Look at that again. Keep going. You see that? You keep going. Every time I just have to look before I continue drawing. So now
Yeah.
I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to continue. Look at that again. Okay, stop. And then look at it again and stop. And look at it
Yeah.
again and stop. And look again. So basically, you're going to follow just one little space at a time. And just
Yeah.
keep looking and looking again and look again and about right. And then start coming in. Look again. Don't just draw. I turn a little bit too much. So look again and look again. Okay, that's good. And keep going. I look again. Okay, that's good. Now I finished this portion. And now you can come to double check. It's that's probably coming in a little bit more. Look again. And now you can make the correction. Okay, look again.
Okay.
So this is all the secrets about look, then
Okay.
draw, look, then draw. And then I'm gonna coming over
Okay.
here. Looks like there is a hole over here. And then start drawing a little line. Look at that again. The line, the top going over there. And then take a look. Where that going, that line. The line like this. Stop. And that's good. Now look again. So before you draw, look and draw on the line, you need to draw roughly the composition of the whole shape
Okay. Yeah.
before you
Okay.
start continue like that. Okay, now I'm going to start over here. Look again. Look at that, where it's going. Okay, every time I stop, that was the time I'm looking. And look again. Look again. Okay, I'm going to come over here. Look again. So every time I stop, I look. Okay,
Okay.
again. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to continue drawing on this side. Look again. Here you go. Look up. Oh, we're going. A little bit more in. That's good. Keep going. And every time, almost like a quarter inch at a time. And then look
Okay.
again. And then I keep going a little bit longer. Okay, look again. Look again. Look again. Now, I'm not good at coming up this way. Instead, I'm going to come here. I know it should be
Yeah.
here. Now, coming over here, and then look again. And then every time I pause it, let myself look. Going over here, make a little curve. That's good. Over here, and here you go. And look again. And look again. And a little bit thinner. Okay, and then I come back over
Okay.
here. Now, here you go. Now, probably you got the idea. Is
Yeah.
it's just be patient. Just don't want to
Okay.
draw the whole thing, and be a little bit more specific. Now, after you draw like this, look again, and you're going to see that what you drawing from observation, it making things look more real, more specific. And over here,
Yeah.
and I'm going to draw a little bit bigger. Look at that, another shape. Okay, that's over here. That's good. And I can see a little shadow over here. I'm gonna put a little shadow over here like that. A little catch the shadow on this side and like that. And you can see the whole thing. Oh, can be a little bit darker. And you can shade a little bit pencil over here. Now make it more like a pink color. And even though I don't have color, but I make it a little bit darker so it's not white, right? And you
Yeah.
come back over here, make this a little bit smoother now. And then I'm going to use the eraser to lift up a little the light over here. You see that? Now I make a little highlight, make it even more real. Now I look at that. Oh, there's this black. So I'm gonna make the black color over here. Fill that in,
Yeah.
and we're gonna see that this blue color darker than the pink color. So now I'm gonna put this. You can make it a little bit darker, drawing from observation. Okay, look at
Okay.
again. This is actually a little bit darker, over here. That's good. Now I'm almost finished the whole drawing, like that. And
Okay.
over here,
I think I understand it better now.